Good morning, Real KG. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the new Dan Good Morning Show. New day, same time, right? That's like how they rebrand snacks when they make everything smaller, right? Like new design, same stuff. That's a lie. They're really cheaping on you. I'm not cheaping on you. But so this is the new morning show. So every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, I will stream a variety of games. Yesterday we finished up Alan Wake 2, which was a legendary run, great run. Next Sunday we will start Star Wars Outlaws, but the reason for today's stream is because I got my first Twitch payout, which is really cool. So thank you to the internet. It was really neat. And so I used that to buy Concord, which has been on my radar for a minute. And with the leftover, I am going to gift a sub back to the internet today. And I think I want to, I just want to do that anytime I get a Twitch payout. I think that's a good, good rule of thumb for me going forward is give it back when it comes my way, you know? So there's too much hate about this game online. I really enjoy it. So we're gonna run through it. If there's any bad actors in the stream, I'll ban you immediately. I'm not afraid. I mean, I'll take it personally. I'll be sad afterwards, but like you won't see it because I banned you. But so yeah, I figured I'd highlight the game a little bit, put some positivity out there for it. And there's 16 heroes and there's 3 different modes. So if you'd like to see any heroes or modes or whatever, I already kind of have a preference of who I'd like to play as. But like if you want to see something, just give me a holler and we'll make it happen. So and then I'll probably put this stream on YouTube this week at some point, just so that there's some gameplay out there. But Real KG, if you wouldn't mind, since I am streaming from the PS5 for the first time today, and I had to do some goofy stuff with the capture card to get it to work. So like if my voice sounds off, or like if the audio levels are off at all, just let me know. And I'm happy to adjust the sliders, but I had to crank the game audio quite a bit in like the test recording that I did. So if it sounds good, great. But if not, give me a holler. Thank you, sir. All right, doing good. Playing some Madden 25. 10-hour trial. Very nice, very nice. Oh, do you have what is that called? Is that EA Play? The 10-hour trials? Let's hear about that. But football's not my sport, unfortunately. I know you said you look forward to your Sunday football, but it's the NBA for me. But we've talked about that before, I know. So I've seen this cutscene, but I'll let this one run just so you have an idea, because that's kind of the shtick, is that they'll have weekly cinematics that'll help build out the world over time. So, but they're quick. I'll let it run for a minute and then we'll get into gameplay.
Moving it up.
Ah, free Game Pass sub. Okay. Love Game Pass.
Yep, it's a map.
Let's establish a roots.
But I don't use the EA Play benefit nearly enough. I always forget that that's built into it.
You switched it off? We got work to do. Captain, turn it back on.
I'm with Linux. We should acknowledge the sacrifice.
Why are you kissing a tchotchke?
This is an authentic item from the Starship Implacable. How do you two not know about the Implacable?
How old are you now?
Old enough to know legends matter.
Thank you, Captain. This map used to belong to the Guild and the Guild alone. They controlled the space lanes, held the galaxy hostage.
They were the only ones who were allowed to fly.
Enter the crew of the Implacable. They risked their lives, lost their lives to steal this map.
And they gave it away for free.
That's how the Free Gunners started.
To this day, that tradition is honored. New crews like us are given this map, these space lanes.
Freedom. So, homage.
Wow. Much paid. Now let's establish roots, Glance.
So not too long, you know, like 2 minutes. But they'll add those weekly. And I know they already have 2 seasons of content at least mapped out. And I didn't even mean to do this, but when I was playing last night, I saw when the daily quest timer resets. It resets at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So it's perfect for a stream. All right, let's see. 6 kills in 1 match, 2 airbornes, sprint, damage, different characters. Okay, easy peasy. Something that I do like about this game is that the free gunners have their own variants. So you can see on here, there's like a series of quests, and if you finish them, then you can unlock this guy. And the variants have different like passive perks. So like the existing Teo, anytime you dodge, he gets a sprint speed boost. But this particular Teo, I don't think I'll be able to get him. I'm not that good of a shot. But he has extended mags and grenades, which is kind of cool. So like as you play your current free gunners, you'll unlock variants of them with different abilities, which I think is kind of neat. So I'm gonna start with Brawl. There are 3 modes. Brawl is your standard team deathmatch. Overrun is like capture and control, right? So like holding 3 domains or whatever. And then Rivalry is kind of like a Valorant style, right? Where you hold 1 point, you only get 1 life, so there's no respawns. And then I think you go through 5 rounds. And then, but the catch on that one is that if you win a round, you can't play as that free gunner that you chose. You actually have to kind of like manage your roster in a tricky way. You know, because you might not necessarily want to start with your best hero, because if you win the first round, then you don't get to use it. So we'll see. We'll see how matchmaking goes too. I was getting in matches in under 60 seconds yesterday, which that was fine for me. So also fine for a stream too, because then I can keep an eye on what's going on. Yeah, 30 seconds. All right, so there's 2 different team deathmatch modes. The trophy hunt one is when an enemy dies, you have to pick up their tag to actually get the kill count. So you have quite a few more than, I think 30 is the cap. You can have quite a few more than 30 kills and not win if you don't pick up the tags. So that can be tricky. I like to start with Amari, who's a tank character. The reason I like to start with her is because I have a healer that I like really playing as too. And I think the big mechanic for this game that like helps it stand out is that each class of character has their own passive perk that will persist throughout the match as you play different styles. So when you're playing a tank character, when they die, then I get a permanent healing boost, which is great then for me to switch over to a healer, because then my healer's now more effective. So I try to start that way.
Generators on me.
But Amari has kind of like a Reinhardt shield if you're familiar with Overwatch, and then she can also add armor to other characters with that little beacon.
Spinning up my generator. Stay close. Another one. Looks like I do this for a living.
No, come on.
Healing back coming up. Hot reload. Cover me.
Get the tag. And then you can also delay the other team's victory by picking up your own tags. So like that can help out as well.
My armor needs fixing. Falling back.
Oh, here we go. Tag. Don't forget the tag. And another, I think another thing that's really important.
Grenade! Charge yourself.
shoot. That was a good run. Another thing that is important is, oh, they took Jabali. That's who I like to play as next. It's okay. Ooh, ad breaks coming real KG. PSA. The tricky thing about Amari though is that her mobility is terrible. So she only has a single jump, which kind of stinks, but it's because her survivability is so high. What kind of trouble can I cause?
Danger! Right here! Rival crew! Take him out!
Come on.
Reloading! Need a second! Just try to knock me down! Enemy! Make sure they were not
Shoot, come on.
some respect!
Oh, not looking good. That was a decent run. We are not picking up the tags, which is like terrible. All right, now I can use Jabali. Get the extra heals. That is the tough thing with Amari, like with Amari's mobility being so slow. Like she's very effective in a team deathmatch setting, but then I can't sprint over to get the tag. Just kind of tricky. Shoot. Ooh boy. That didn't go well. We're gonna get smacked around this match, and that's fine. Don't really have a choice. I've had some good matches, and I've had some stinkers. You never know what you're gonna get.
Targeting me. Incoming grenade.
Ooh. That was a good kill. Solid kill. Jabali, I like. He's got crazy. It's like total opposite of Amari, right? She's got crazy good mobility. Oh, there had to be somebody else there. Crazy good mobility, super fast. He's got a triple jump. He's got a dodge. And then he reminds me of, oh, I can't remember his name in Overwatch. Zenyatta? Is that his name? Because like with in one hand, he has a healing orb. And then in the other, he's got a debuff orb for the opponent that does damage. Not today, Satan.
Gotta heal back. All right.
Don't let them shut us down.
But when you take the healing orb, it then gives you like a cool, nice little healing aura,
Their loss,
which
our
is
gain.
very helpful.
Call it the healer's win.
Ah, I was close. I'm very guilty of not getting the tags myself, but so for that reason, I certainly prefer the standard team deathmatch. But oh, get ready! Whoa! Oh, I didn't realize we were playing short staff too. Take that as an excuse. Let's see how we did with a 4-man squad.
Hey, free gunners need short
That was the
memories.
biggest thing that I struggled with
Move on.
during the beta, but they did fix it. Was that it was really tricky. They didn't have a system in place for when players dropped out, you couldn't get somebody back in. But they have since fixed that. I'm not sure when our teammate left, but we'll see. Yeah, 6 and 7 isn't very good, but certainly better than the rest of the team. 0 and 8 is not helpful. It's a new game. We'll be kind. It's a new game. We're putting out kindness today. I got 3 dailies done at one go. Look at me. Look at me. Okay. Getting there on the critical hits. Eliminating an opponent with a critical hit. That's where the trick is. I don't think I'm gonna get that done. What do I get? What is this? Classic Lark. There is a lot of free gunner customization as well, but because there is no battle pass, it is tied into the character progression. So as you play as characters, you level them up. There's tons of different things in here. There's weapon accessories, a bunch of different outfit variants, victory poses, all that kind of stuff, all that good stuff. Yes, for right now, I like starting as Amari for the health boost. Lark is cool because Lark drops, he makes like a fungal network all over the map that buffs your team and debuffs the other team. And then he also gets like 1 teleport fungus. And so I'll drop that next to like a health station. And then when things get dicey, I can teleport back to that. And then I can just re-up, get back out there. So looks fun, but just dropped $100 on Star Wars. Yes, I understand. I understand, because that's why I can't do the $100 version specifically, because I wanted this too. So I hope that it does go free to play, especially seeing how tough the concurrent viewer count is, right? Like, I'm not gonna shy away from that. Doesn't look good. I'm not having an issue with matchmaking at all, which is great. But anyone that I talk to that has actually played the game, or any like game journalism of people like covering it, seems to be pretty positive, but people just do not want to pay the $40 entrance point. And I get that, because that's not how multiplayer games are done right now. So like, I totally understand. But that's also kind of why we're streaming today too, so we can kind of get the word out a little bit. But I really think, and I'm sure it was a PlayStation decision, right? Because this is a PlayStation studio, but it should have been included in like PS Plus Extra. I feel that very strongly. And then it's like, you know, if you don't have PS Plus Extra, then it's $40, like whatever. Try it, don't, but I think that would have been such a huge boost for the game. I'm sure they'll do it within a couple months, honestly, because launch weekend's going to be the biggest concurrent, right? So need that season pass, that Star Wars season pass. Heck yeah, dude. Because we'll get Lando and Hondo for the 2 story DLCs, so I'll do that too for sure. I just need to stagger out my expenses a little bit. I'll get the season pass as the expansions come out. So that's kind of what I did with Alan Wake. You know, waited almost a year for that to go on sale, and then was able to get the deluxe version with the current DLC for like $40. Pretty solid. So I think that was like an $80 game if you included the DLC. So, and then one more DLC is still coming out in October. So I'll probably go back to Alan Wake for one stream for that. Assuming it's a doozy. I hope it is. But I'm good on the jump scares for a little bit. I've been this excited for a game since Starfield. I'm pretty up there with you. I am pretty up there with you.
Hope they're ready. Generator's running. Stay close.
Oh, all right, no one's staying close. That's okay. I would share a similar, which is really good for Ubisoft, because I feel like Ubisoft's been down for a little while. but I feel that way about Assassin's Creed Shadows as well. We're just like,
Don't let them capture another zone.
Going here.
you know, I have not looked forward to an Assassin's Creed game
Took zone B. That's 2 zones
to that
under our
level
control.
in a very long time.
Struggling over here.
Woo.
Enemy. Make sure they
laser.
remember us.
Oh, please. Dang. Red meat of filth.
Enemy captured. They're holding 2 zones.
See, and then sometimes dying that early in the match gives me an indication that maybe tank's not good for this round. So then this is Lark, so he's got this one that spreads out, and you get a damage resist and speed boost, and then that one is a teleport pod.
Enemy captured zone
So
A.
if things aren't looking good, then I can teleport back, heal up, and get going. Oh, where's the guy? There we go, there we go.
Captured zone B.
But that bonus also applies for the whole team. It's not just for me. So like, they've even described it in the little, like the social team is like, you know, set up a fungal highway, and like, so long as the other team doesn't destroy it, it persists throughout the match. So you really can
Losing ground.
set up like a trail of speed boosts and damage resistance, which is pretty cool.
Sniper hunting us.
So now things aren't looking good. So I'll use my fungi. Ooh. Oh no! They read me to filth! No! That was a good idea. Should pick a more remote one in the future, maybe.
Took zone A.
Put 200 hours in Valhalla. Hundreds in Division 1 and 2. Hell yeah, man. I loved Valhalla as well.
They've got control of
Being a
2
Viking
zones.
was just badass. They did such a good job with that. And the raids were super fun, right? You felt like powerful doing a raid. Which was cool. Where you at? Where you at?
I need some backup.
Come on. Really?
They
No!
got me good.
Oh. Good fight. Good fight. It's a good battle. Did Massive do Valhalla? I didn't know that. Or are you just referencing that because I said AC Shadows?
They're targeting me.
Uh-oh.
Careful here. Call it the healer's touch.
Right here, right here. Oh.
Rival crew took zone. They're controlling all 3 zones.
I don't know who to play as. Oh. You do not get a long time, which I don't think is a bad thing. It's just in talking to other people
Get control of another zone.
that are playing and streaming. I'm like, man, there's no time in between the rounds to pick your hero. And people wisely mentioned, they were like, I think that's on purpose, because they want you back in the match. Just as soon as they said that, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. You know, they don't want you farting around in the
Time to recover.
lobby for any extended period of time, being like, oh, what's the best comp? Meanwhile,
Control of another zone.
there's a 4v5 match going on the whole time.
Cover me. Oh, back.
Oh! Ooh. Not looking good, y'all.
I got you.
We captured
Oh, it's
zone
over.
B.
Excuse me.
Rival crew pushed us out.
0 for 2. That's okay. I did yesterday. As when I was playing Amari, I won 2 matches back to back. I took screenshots for proof.
Fight dirtier.
I had a game where I went 11-0 with Amari, and then the next game I went 10-0 with her. So it's totally a mixed bag on what works, what doesn't. You win some, you lose some. That's right. Didn't do Valhalla, but I know Valhalla got some hate because it's Ubisoft. Yeah, Ubisoft just has such a tumultuous reputation, right? Like, they have the highest highs and the lowest lows. But I've always loved the Assassin's Creed franchise. I never got into Division myself. I did, I played a little bit of Division 1, but I didn't find it very friendly for a solo player. It just felt... It's definitely one of those games that you need to play with some buddies. But I did not have people playing it. So I tried it for a little bit. Just didn't end up being for me. But one thing that I mean, I love Ubisoft games, but like one thing that I have to give Ubisoft massive credit for is the long-term support that they give them. Like Valhalla like got updates and new content forever. Rainbow Six Siege, right? Like the fact that they're still supporting that game. Division 2, they've been supporting for years and years and years. Like, you gotta give them credit where it's due. Oh, you played Division solo? Bought on PS4 and PC. Same for Division 2. Okay. Fair enough. All right, so I did Brawl, I did Overrun. We'll do Rivalry. Rivalry is, like I said, that's like kind of the Valorant mode. We only get 1 life per round, and you have to capture a single point, and whoever captures that point, then the match is over. Or if you eliminate the other team. I'm curious how the matchmaking will be on that mode, though. Because it seemed good for Brawl and Overrun. It was like in 30-40 seconds, I think I was queued up, which is good for me. Not a huge multiplayer guy. Some games I do. Not everyone's cup of tea. Yeah, I go back and forth on it all the time. Like, I'm predominantly a single player adventure open world RPG type guy. But I've always, that's kind of why I chose the Fortnite streams on Tuesdays, because that's one that I've always kind of treated that as like my phone call with like my friends and family, because I do have a lot of people that don't live close to me anymore. Like my best friend from high school lives in Connecticut. My brother, who I'm very close with, he's in Boston. And so people are just kind of all over the place, and I've always really hated talking on the phone. But being able to play a game with everybody, like, it feels like my phone call. Like it kind of helps me feel like I can stay connected with people, which is great. So that's, if I do get into multiplayer games, typically, you know, somebody in my personal life is also playing that game with me. So my buddy from high school is picking this one up as well. I did the whole beta with him, which was a ton of fun, but he is not available this weekend. He's got some family in town, so I hope to play it with him soon. Absolutely hate phone calls. Nothing stresses me out more than my phone ringing. It's like immediate like anxiety. Like, what do you want? What's wrong? How long is this call gonna be? Like, I'm very bad about that. Back when Sea of Thieves came out, used to have a crew, thousands of hours in Sea of Thieves, and then grew apart due to life. Haven't played much multiplayer since. Yeah, that's blessing and a curse with video games, right? Because that's like, especially like a persistent multiplayer game like that's I think a big part of the joy and what the developers want you to find joy in is like actually having a group that you're always making stories with, right? So it's I've fallen off of Destiny 2 in the last year or so, just kind of like honestly just battle pass burnout. At one point I was just juggling too many of them. I was playing Fortnite and Overwatch and Destiny, and I think I had another battle pass somewhere, and I was like getting really just like, I think we talked about it yesterday, but it was like it was feeling like work, and it was just like not fun. So, and the Lightfall expansion really didn't work for me, so that was the one that dropped off. I don't play Overwatch anymore either. It's really, Fortnite's just like my one battle pass. But that was another thing that was appealing to me about this game, was there's just not a battle pass. The cosmetics that you unlock are just by playing the game and leveling up. So that spoke to me as well. Pressing going from that to nobody randoms. Yeah, it's a totally different vibe, especially if you put that, like you said, if you put that much time into it, like you've kind of made your own, you've like genuinely made your own story with that game at that point. So I totally understand. I've always had two buddies that I've run Destiny with, and one of them is like an absolute lore master, so it's kind of fun to have him take point, because he's the one that's put thousands of hours in. I've probably put 1,000 hours in Destiny over the course of, you know, years. But he has many thousands. But it's always great to jump into new seasons and expansions with him and be like, okay, so like, what's going on? Like, help open my eyes a little bit, and it makes the game a lot more fun that way. I will say randoms does work pretty well in Destiny though, so. Hey, good morning. I'm liking the game a lot. I was just telling Real KG that I am loving the game and the matchmaking has been really solid, but that doesn't appear to be the case with the rivalry mode. So I'm gonna give it another minute or so, and we'll switch over to Brawler Overrun, because both of those I'm getting in matches in like 30 seconds. So I don't think rivalry's too popular this morning, but that's okay. But I'm enjoying the game a lot. I really love their mechanic of like encouraging you to play as different characters throughout the same match to get different like passive perks for the rest of the game. I think it's beautiful. A lot of nice character variety. Like I said, aside from this one mode that I haven't tried yet today, matchmaking's been really solid. Decent skill balance too. You know, I win some matches, I lose some matches. I'm not getting smacked around every single time. I'm not smacking other people around every single time, but it's good. Would love to try the game, but I'm super poor, so I'll be watching from the sidelines. I genuinely hope, after this weekend's performance, because like I'm not blind to the numbers of how many people are playing right now. I do genuinely hope that they include it in like PlayStation Plus, so that more people can get access to it, because I think it's pretty clear, right, that people don't want the $40 buy-in, which I totally understand. I think there's merits to both. I'm a little weary on battle passes, so I was really looking forward to a game that's just, you buy it and everything's there. New seasons, doesn't cost anything. New characters, doesn't cost anything. That really spoke to me, but I also totally understand that every major multiplayer game in the world right now is free to play, so I totally get it. So it's genuinely my hope that they make it available on PlayStation Plus soon, as soon as possible, right? You don't want to see bad news from a studio or anything. So Rivalry seems like a dud, so we'll switch it back over to Brawl. It's on Steam too, so if it goes free to play, PC gaming doesn't charge for online multiplayer, which could be a benefit. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it has to be the answer, right? The thing that I fear with that is that I don't think the cosmetic lineup for the characters is strong enough where it could justify a battle pass. I think if they put the existing cosmetics in the game up as a battle pass instead, I don't think it would be received very well. Maybe that could be something that they do for season 2, which starts in October. So maybe that's the time where there's like, hey, it's free to play, we're re-uploading this as battle pass stuff, and here's a whole new, here's a new character, here's a new map mode, set of cosmetics. Like they've already got that stuff planned.
Fight is one.
I think that might be the answer because I'm really enjoying it. I want it to do well. So PC gamer with a low end PC. Assume they're gonna have to go free to play. They want to at least earn some money because there's like, yeah. I hope they do, right? Because I don't think opening weekend's gonna be as good as it gets, right? And so if the numbers aren't good now, they're not gonna get better later. I think making it free to play would immediately put some more eyes on it, which is what it needs. We want PlayStation to get
They're ready. I want a challenge.
you get nervous off the rip. 'Cause that's not a good sign for anybody. Because it is, I mean, there's no I'm not experiencing any bugs in the game. I played it for probably 6-7 hours this weekend already. Everybody plays really smooth. The performance is really, really good. A lot of neat mechanics between the different characters. I can identify like a couple things for every character that I enjoy playing. It's like that's what genuinely makes this hero unique. And that's so great. Like I already have a rotation of like 3-4 free gunners where it's like this is how I like to start my matches, you know, which is really freaking cool. Ooh. Lark, yes. So I would say that Lark, if you're not a multiplayer first, like that's not your preferred playstyle. Uh-oh, not looking good. Oh shoot, they destroyed it. Shoot. Lark is a great starter because you don't actually have to aim. His like spore pods that he shoots, they like shoot out these like little floaters, and then if they are near an enemy, it breaks, and then the seed pod turns into like a bunch of little bullets that will seek out. So you don't have to be a very good shot, and the pods will do the work for you. And then in addition to that, it sets up, you can
Attention, here.
nice. You can throw these little spores down that'll give you speed boosts. It'll give you damage resistance. And then he also gets like one teleport spore as well. So I try to normally, if it doesn't get destroyed, I try to place it next to a health pickup as often as I can. And that's like a nice get out of jail free card. Oh, hang on. I'll get back to you in a sec. My bad.
Move away quickly.
Let's see. Looks great. Weapon and designs that you're seeing. Yeah, it's definitely not a developer thing. Only downside is it'll sting for players who bought it. I'll say that right now. I don't care if they make it free to play. Like, I put the money in because I wanted to support the team. I like the game. It's way more important to me that the game survives. And so if the game's survival needs to be free to play, then that's what it needs to be. Like I'm not upset by that at all. Because what would sting way worse is that I pay $40 and then 3 months from now the game's shut down. You know, the servers are just wiped. That would hurt way worse to me. And they could always do something like, you know, if they do switch it to free to play, like anybody that actually bought the game, you know, give them in-game currency, give them the battle pass, like that kind of stuff. I can only speak for myself, obviously, but I would not be upset if it went free to play, just solely given the performance numbers. It's way more important to me that I can play this game 3 months from now than justifying my money, if that makes sense. You thought you had me. Oh, you did almost have me. That was embarrassing.
Get your strength back.
So the character I'm playing as now, Jabali, is a healer. He gets health orbs with his with one ability, and that creates like a nice healing aura around them, so it's you're not just directly healing one character, which is cool. And then the other ability is the opposite, does a little bit of damage, it debuffs the enemy, and then he also gets a nice triple jump.
They're lost. Our game. Someone cover me. Take this.
And he has a nice assault rifle as well, so you can kind of see like this green aura that I've got around me now. If other characters are in that, they'll also be healed, which is nice. And then he still has a solid weapon for survivability. Oh, hey, see, here we go. We're gonna win this match. Push and pull, right? I went 0-2 before you got in here. Now we mop the floor with them. I want the kill. Give it to me. Yes. Let's see. That's a harsher sting. I feel like Sony would rather shut the game down than make it go free to play, but who knows?
That is gonna get us some attention.
Oh god, I certainly hope the studio wouldn't get shut down. That would be insane. We won't put those bad vibes out there. This stream is not for the doom and gloom. It's to highlight the good, like show anybody that's interested in the game, you know, get some more eyes on it. Oh, got an ad break. I'll quit yapping. Oh, I'm almost done with that weekly. I bet I can get that done today. That is a tough one to get. Hey, Shadowgram, good morning, buddy. How you doing? I'm doing well. I'm a little under the weather, so if I sound a little stuffy, that's why. But I'm good. I'm good. How's your weekend going? Queue up one more match. Tired. Oh yeah, it is quite early for you, isn't it? It's probably 8 a.m. Not ready to be awake. Too late helping a friend. Ah, clear up the Fortnite quest. Very nice. How you liking the new season? I know you really didn't do the what did they call it? Wrecked? The like Mad Max season. Never ready to be awake. That's so real. Real KG. So real. I am blessed that my company offers call it like flex time, where you can be in the, like, you have to work your 8 hours obviously, but you can work any kind of variation from 7 to 4 or 9 to 6, because I also can't get out of bed typically, so I roll into the office at like 9:05 every day, and I take a short lunch. I do a 30-minute lunch so I can get out of there at 5:30. I have a very hard time, unless it's the weekend and then it's my time, and I don't mind getting up early, but you kicking my ass on a Monday. Keeping it real. Love the new season. Level 75 already, Shadow. Shoot. Shoot. I think I'm like level 30 right now. But I really, really dig the new stuff. The War Machine items are a ton of fun. I know people did not like Cap Shield. I like Cap Shield. The one item that I don't like actually is the Doom gloves. They're just not for me. They just don't quite work how I think what my expectations of them were. So I leave that one alone. But I like the new Monarch pistol as well. That's a pretty cool gun. The twin SMGs are fun. Solid map updates too. Like, I can't say enough good things about that Fortnite update. We do 8 to 4 where you are. Summer hours, you come in at 8:30 and lift at 3:30. Whoa, you get to work less during the summer?
Got some free gunners
That sounds so nice.
We're in.
Summer for my job is a nightmare, so I'm glad that we're almost done with it. Because we do... The biggest thing that we do is develop and ship summer camps. So I work in logistics for that, like making sure that the right stuff ships at the right time, the right amount of stuff, that the people running the programs get paid quickly, like but June is absolute hell for that kind of stuff. And it's tough. It's tough throughout the rest of the year too, but it is. They stole my health pack. Oh, hang on, guys. Got a healer. Ooh, not good, not good. Ah. Let's see. I'll take Jabali next.
Yes, indeed.
Nerfed cap shield. Made slight adjustments to War Machine's arsenal. So I was talking to Good Vibes Gaming yesterday. We raided their stream after running through Alan Wake, and they told me about the cap nerf, which sounded appropriate. But I didn't see a War Machine update. What did they switch with that?
Saw an enemy here.
Come on, come on.
They got me good. Call it the healer's touch. Let's keep it going.
Whoa, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Woo!
I've got you. I am healed. It is good.
And then Shadow, we've already been talking about the game kind of at length this morning, but if you have any questions about characters, about modes, about the game, I'll do my best to answer them. If you want to see a particular character or typical style of play, as you just saw, I'm not a terribly good shot, but I will risk embarrassing myself. Oh! To show you a sniper, if that is something that you would like to see. But I definitely prefer the tank or the support style roles, so that's what you'll see from me a lot. But like I said, I'll show you whatever you want to see. It is my mission this morning. Oh, 50 eliminations with them. Look at that. It's my mission this morning to put out good vibes. Show a game that I like, why I like it, in the hopes that it has a successful future. I missed, dang it. Come on. Yes. Gotta go, gotta go.
Targeting me. Gotta heal up.
Got him. A 5 kill streak. Is that right? Oh shoot, they got 2 tanks. That's a problem. Oh. But so Jabali I like, who I'm playing currently, because he gets these healing orbs that he can throw out that will heal anyone around him. And then he also gets a debuff orb that he can toss that's kind of will seek things out, which is very handy as well. Let's see if I can't flank them. He's speedy, he's got a good rifle. Another cool thing about the game is that any items that you drop on the map persist throughout, even if you stop playing as a particular character. So like this lady can drop defensive walls, and if she dies or if that player decides to play as somebody else, the walls stay, which is a neat little feature. Oh! Gonna die. Don't die, don't die. Yes.
Healing. Watch my back.
So in particular, I think where I see that the most, there's this guy here, little yellow guy, it's called Lark, who I for a second thought I was playing and was going to demonstrate his mushroom abilities, but he can throw down this fungal network that gives you high speed and damage resistance.
I'm healing up. Keep them off me.
They're lost. Our game. They're targeting me. I'm hurt.
Oh, I thought I was getting away. Shoot. Wish the game didn't exclude Steam Deck support. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes,
Hopefully it'll come
indeed.
soon. Does less damage to structures. Missiles have longer reload time. Okay, those are solid adjustments. Used to pay for PS Plus and Game Pass Ultimate. It's your multiplayer. Oh, I see. So you have Game Pass. You don't want to play for PS Plus. Visually one of the best 5v5 games that I've seen. I could not agree with you more, Real KG. I don't know what engine they're using, but it's got the sauce, man. And it runs super smooth. Like, I know you guys see this in a 1080p 60, but it runs a 4K 60 like beautifully.
Got a pulse back.
Oh, I gotta get out of here. That's not gonna go well.
Give yourself a minute. Someone cover me.
Like, no bugs, no stuttering. It's a technically very impressive game.
Careful here. They're targeting me. Call it the
Oh,
healer's
shoot.
Almost there.
Got her.
Keep it up.
That was close.
I need time to recover. Pulse restore.
Bye. Go. There we go. Very nice looking.
I need some backup. Get your strength back.
Love a healer. That's what you play in Valorant. Cool threat. This is a team deathmatch mode, Shadow. They do a team deathmatch mode. They do.
There it is.
That was a good match. There's a team deathmatch mode. There's a zone capture mode, and then there is also a Valorant mode actually called Rivalry. But that's the one mode that I've tried this morning where the matchmaking queue was horrible. Everything else I'm able to get in. I think the longest I've waited this morning is like 40-50 seconds, which is no big deal to me. How'd I do? 7-2. I'll take 7-2 with 12 assists. I can take that. So yeah, so it's you have Brawl, which will give you two modes. So you either have standard team deathmatch, which is takedown, or you have trophy hunt, where when you kill someone, they drop a tag that you have to collect, and that's what actually counts towards your score. Overrun, you've got either capture 2 zones or 2 of 3, or you all fight for like 1 zone that's on a timer that'll rotate around the map, And then rivalry is, like I said, that's going to be your Valorant run. Yes, exactly like tags and COD. Rivalry would be your Valorant mode. But like I said, I wanted to try that one this morning. But I was in that queue time talking with you guys for 7 minutes and I didn't get a match. So I don't want to do that. It is 11 o'clock on the dot. That timed out really well. So it is time to gift a sub. And the sub will be random. I'll just do the whatever standard gifting thing. I've never gifted a sub in my own stream, so we'll see how this goes. Give me just a sec here while I do it on my phone. I hope this works. I'm all set. Did it work? Hey, Real KG got it. Nice. Nice. Rigged. I did it anonymous. Nice. Okay. No favorites here. Okay. Do you guys want to see anything? You want me to just run through team deathmatch? You want to see zones? Look at all those sub emotes. Check them all out. Featuring Callie and Luna, who were both on the stream yesterday. They cooperated very nicely for me. Well, Callie cooperated nicely. Luna was present on camera. All right, I'll do team deathmatch. If you guys want to see the overrun mode, just give me a holler. I'll switch over after this one. Something else that I do like, just about how the lobbies go. I personally, when I play a multiplayer game, I don't want to immediately queue up into the next match. And so it'll just sit idle for a couple seconds and then it'll just boot me back to the lobby, which I very much prefer. Unless you switch to a different mode, check out your cosmetics, whatever, so. Here for whatever you want to play, along for the ride, fair enough. Oh, actually, I'll show you guys the galactic map too after this match. I kind of enjoyed coming through that stuff yesterday. It makes me excited for cutscenes in the future, for sure. All right, start with Amari. See, now we're 2-2 for the day, right? I had 2 really bad losses to start. And I think we had 2 pretty solid wins to begin. Well, we had one beatdown and then 1 competitive match. And then the level that's shown here is the level that you have with that character. It's not like your player level. So I've had a couple matches where I've seen people have characters that are like level 15, and that's like scary to me. That's a lot of game time. So I don't think you actually saw me play Amari yet, Shadow. Amari is a tank character that can put down an armor beacon. That's why they're glowing like that. Ooh. And she's got a minigun, and then she kind of has like a Reinhardt shield that she can pop. Her downside is that she is outrageously slow. So high survivability, but that girl is slow. Come on. Got her. There we go. Mari 50. Bro, I needed that. Oh, you dick.
Enemy. Make sure
Oh no. I will win this battle.
You should learn when to quit.
Spoke that into existence. Watch out, y'all. Watch out.
Take him out.
There we go. There we go. This way, this way. I yell at the chat. They can't hear my voice. Well, the team. They can't hear my voice.
Enemy location revealed.
Spotted an enemy.
Enemy. I don't like the look.
Not today, Satan. Ow. That's all right. A four run was a good run. It's gonna be a spicy match, I can tell. We're at 500, that's positive. Yeah, that's always been like my mission in multiplayer games, like KD wise. Like if I hit 500, I'm chill. Like that's all I need. Yeah, she is outrageously slow. She does not, she's like the only character that doesn't get a real jump or dodge mechanic. So that is like kind of it's the pros and cons with different characters. You know, she's got great survivability. The shield that she can, the shields that she can provide her teammates is great, as well as just dropping a shield for herself, right? But God, that girl is slow. I am kind of just shooting these spores into the room because I know they'll seek. That guy. Oh, my other one got destroyed. Shoot. Woo! It's crazy. Right here, right here. Well played, sir. Well played. There we go. There we go. Give me some heals.
This form must grow.
I gotta pay better attention to when my teleporting pod is destroyed, because sometimes I'll put it in like really goofy, inopportune spots. Reminds me of Junkrat. Yep. Hey, GN dude. Good morning. Welcome back. I'm doing good. How you doing? This does have crossplay, Real KG. I currently have crossplay turned off because I'm not good. And that scares me. Yes! Oh no! Yeah, there was only one way that was going. So you can do PlayStation and PC crossplay, and it gives you a choice off the rip. Like when you boot up the game, it's like, do you want to do this? Yes or no. So obviously my matchmaking time could be quicker if I included PC players, but right now I am just doing PS5 players for my own sanity, because I cannot click heads and rip them to shreds like the mouse and keyboard peeps are able to do. I don't have the facilities for it. But GN dude, I'm really liking the game. Great map, character variety.
Someone cover me!
Matchmaking is really not that bad. Beautiful game. Technically incredible game. Just a really solid experience. I love the way that they encourage you to play as different characters by giving you extra perks. So like if I play as a tank character one time, then I get a healing boost, which then makes perfect sense for me to play this character who gets increased. Whoops. Then gets increased heals. And then now that I've used the healer, now I have better weapon recoil, so I could switch back to the tank if I wanted to. And so like that kind of back and forth is a lot of fun. Yeah, they had that trap ready.
Going in.
Oh, 6 p.m. for you. Yes. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast, United States. So when I call it the morning show, it's morning for me. But that's a part of why I like doing the morning shows is because damn, got stuck on the wall. You guys didn't see that one. Get a chance to talk to people all over the world by streaming early in the morning on my time. So I've really enjoyed that aspect of my streams because I typically will do Tuesday evenings my time, and now Sunday mornings. Was Saturday mornings, but you were in the last Saturday morning show, Gene Dude. So we'll still do them same time, 10 a.m. Eastern. But
I need time to recover.
yeah, just on Sundays now.
Saw an enemy here.
I was gonna join you because you're extremely tempted. Do it. So real KG, if you buy the game, I'll turn crossplay on. I'm absolutely okay with peer pressuring somebody into picking this up. Triple kill! I want it! Oh, that's a mine. He lives to fight another day. Not for long. Ooh, nope, I'm getting bamboozled. No! Ah! Yes! There we go. Me! Oh, I gotta talk you up. I'm not doing my job if I'm not talking you up. I might get this. I didn't believe I was gonna get this 5 opponents with critical hits, but I've made good progress on that this morning. How'd I do? 9 and 4. Take 9 and 4. The kill leader. And also the death leader, right? If you're doing golf scores. The other thing that I wanted to highlight for Gian Dude and Shadow, they, in addition to, so there's 16 free gunners, the playable characters, but then there's also variants that you can earn. So there's a current variant quest for Teo. What the variants do, they have their own, each character has their own unique passive perk. So the current one for Teo 1, is that when you do a dodge roll, he then gets a sprint boost. So he's kind of like your Soldier 76 player, like if you guys like Call of Duty, like Teo is who you should start as, very approachable. But if I can finish this series of quests, then I can get this Teo, which would be of way more interest to me, which is extended mags and grenades. Because I'm not a very good shot, so that speaks to me. So it's not just cosmetics that you're grinding for, you can also get different variants of the characters that can change up the playstyle, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Thought it looked great. Here we go. I'm with Gian Dude. Here we go. Always thought it looked great, but so many people are saying it's gonna flop. Scared to put down 40 for a game that might not last many months. I totally understand that, Gian Dude. Like I'm being facetious, suckering Real KG into picking it up, but I totally understand the $40 price tag being a barrier to entry, right? I mean, it's literally a barrier to entry. I can only hope that they put it on PS Plus at some point, or even do, I think, some like free play weekends would really be a benefit to this. Like, honestly, I think like opening weekend should have had a free play weekend, just like based on how the numbers for the beta went, right? Like, we already knew it wasn't very busy when it was free. I think it would have been really smart to either do launch month, that's a PS Plus extra title, or you know, opening weekend, free to try for everybody, like just to get more eyes on it. Because then unfortunately the only story is that nobody's playing, right? Which aside from that one mode, I'm really not having matchmaking issues at all. But I get it. So anything, if they see it dying, they'll switch to free to play model. Yes. Yeah, we were talking about that a little earlier. With Hot Man that was in the chat earlier. Like, free to play is the right move. Like, he asked basically, like, I don't want to put $40 in and then make it free to play. And then I made the argument that I would much rather see this game last longer than 3 months. Because that would hurt a lot more than my $40 switching to a free to play. Like, give me the battle pass, give me some in-game currency, and like, I'm fine. I want to play this game 3 months from now, you know, see the new free gunners. Because like literally every new season is new map, new mode, new character, right? So oh, Real KG, you're a sub now, so I can talk to you during this ad break. You know, the matchmaking would be pretty good if crossplay was on, because my buddy Real KG was playing. Could be pretty solid. Saying. That's a cute skin. But I do give the caveat that I'm really only able to play until noon today. Won't be able to go too much longer because I have volleyball games this afternoon that I need to get to. The normal Sunday streams will be, you know, I'll try to stick to like closer to the 4-hour mark, because I've really enjoyed doing that on the weekends. Pushing 4 hours the last couple weeks has been good for me. So, but this particular one, need to head out a little early because I streamed almost 5 hours yesterday too. So I won't lie to you, I'm a little tired. Oh, so the last piece, and then we'll get into another match, is the Galactic Guide. This is obviously totally optional, but this is just information about the world that we're playing in. And then as you level up different characters, and as you play on different maps, like then new lore entries will be added for like the different maps that you're playing, and kind of like helps build the world out a little bit. So like, I know there's this one map called the Salt Palace, and it as soon as I landed on it, it unlocked a new log in this map, and I went over and found out like it's you know, it's the second Salt Lord's palace, and it's decorated with all of this volatile salt that's used for fuel, and it's kind of like this vanity thing, but it's also really toxic and highly explosive. And the palace was robbed, and it was previously used as like a tourist destination that didn't work, and now it's the second Salt Lord's like vanity project, right? And so it'll build the world out kind of like that for you. This is actually my favorite entry on the map. It's called Oops All Mines. This is a minefield that has self-replicating technology that went wrong. They couldn't figure out how to turn it off. So there's just like out in the empty space over here, there's just like a self-replicating minefield that like they can't control. So there's some fun stuff that you can find if you want it. And then as you level up your characters, I think once you hit level 3 with each of the free gunners, then those characters, then there's a log on the on the map where it's like whatever their home planet is, and then a bunch of new information about them. So it slowly unlocks as you, like, there's obviously a decent amount as you boot the game up, but then as you continue to play, it kind of builds more and more. So if you're interested in it, it's available to you. And I like that too. See, so then I don't think the last match that I played, but the one previously was a map that I'd not been to before. So then this Gloom, you get these like little stories about the routes to the new planets. That part you can kind of take or leave. But as you play on new maps, it will identify new planets. Like Gloom was not on my star chart before, but now that I've played this mode, you know, then it builds out this route that the free gunners use to a different planet. So I'll save that for me. I won't read all of these for you guys because I know that's not exciting to stream, but I did actually spend like a lot of time combing through that last night, just kind of like soaking up the world, which was fun. Oh, thanks, Shadow. Enjoy SmackDown. Let's see. By the way, do you like the AW2? My team was playing, so I didn't see you reach the end. Oh, so I like, sorry, Alan Wake 2. Sorry, you tripped me up. I loved Alan Wake 2. I will say that I did not love the ending though. I was talking to somebody online earlier this morning, and I guess there's a whole new game plus that gives you a lot more context to the ending. I don't do new game plus like ever. It's really not of interest to me. I try to spend as much time as possible, like essentially doing a completionist run on the first playthrough, and then when credits are rolled, I move on. So for me, I did as much of Alan Wake 2 as I possibly could. I think I ended with like 32, 33 hours in it. The only thing that I wasn't able to get into was the locked room at the resort for Saga. That was the only thing I wasn't able to do. And so I'm just not willing to do New Game Plus, play another 30 hours on that to get a different ending. So I did Google that and look into it a little bit, and I liked the new ending much better, but I didn't think it was a very good cliffhanger. I thought they just kind of like withheld information from me, so that was a little disappointing for me. But I will watch the ending on YouTube, Dude. I Googled it just to get some info. But I'll watch it on YouTube for sure. I don't want that to take away from the game. The game is still absolutely a 10 out of 10 for me. And I look forward to the DLC in October, right? I'll totally come back for that as well. And anything Remedy makes going forward, like I'm all about it. But I was a little disappointed with the ending. That was my only low point in the game, but otherwise fantastic. Kind of cool. That idea a lot. Oh, are you referring to the galactic map, RokeG? I think it's a cool idea because it's there if you want it, right? If you don't want it, you just want to play multiplayer, do it. But like, if you want a little more detail to the game, it's out there for you. And I like that they don't overwhelm you with all of it off the rip, right? Like there's a lot of details that you can look at to start, but the more you play, the more it unlocks, and it charts the way it charts the map out for you as you play. I think is really cool. Ooh, I need heals. Need heals.
Rival crew, take them out.
We have a healer.
Reloading.
We don't have a healer. Okay, I'm on my own with that.
Enemy. Make sure they remember us.
My spores are spreading.
Risky knuckleheads, am I right? Reloading. Watch my back.
Come on.
Enemy. I don't like the look.
Where you going, Amari? Where you running? Got her.
We're leaving them in the dust.
No, I need that help. I needed it. No. We'll just stick out here for a second. Map is cool. Wish you stayed to watch the stream rather than your teaming shit. Oh, they get a low battery warning on the controller? I missed that.
My armor needs fixing. Falling back.
I don't know what that dude was thinking charging like that. So that particular character, Real KG, he's intended to charge. That is his ability. So he has like this passive, I want to say it's called Iron Skin, where he gets a layer of defense built onto him. That.
Over here. Trevor, coming through.
I need help. Oh, I thought I was gonna stomp him in time. Her stomp is so slow. So he's meant to charge in, and so with his one ability is the charge, and he gets covered in Iron Skin, and then his other ability is a ground pound that does like a ton of damage, and then from that point, his only weapon is a shotgun. So it's a tough. I struggle with it because it's fun, but
I need some backup.
it's a very fun character to play as, but you can obviously trip yourself up pretty good
I've got you.
charging in, because you still need backup, right?
All restored.
I was gonna say, homie does not know where I am, and that's fine with me. So like, you want to charge in, but you also want to charge in with backup. It's kind of a delicate balance, and most of the time you wouldn't want to charge straight up at like a tank like Amari, because it like typically she'll outlast you, but he got me that time. That's okay. Oh! Oh, I got sniped. Good one. Huge Guardians of the Galaxy vibes, Gian dude. Huge Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. I'll show you Star Child Real KG. See if it goes well. May not, but. So he has a shotgun with like a, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can't see it. It's got a knife on the bottom of it, so it's not like a standard pokey bayonet. It's meant to like smack a knife down on people, which is kind of nuts. And some characters based on their builds, so like he gets a double jump. A lot of characters.
Make way. Grenade.
That was my kill. Fine. I disagree, but that's fine.
Almost there. Keep it up.
Watch this.
Oh, no one else? So I don't know if you could kind of see it while he was sprinting there, but he does get covered. And,
Foolish enemy here. You are dusted.
oh, I got the kill again. Look at me. Yeah, huge Guardian vibes. If you combined like Square Enix most recent Guardians of the Galaxy game, which I loved, with Overwatch, I think you essentially get Concord. And to me, that's not a bad thing. But I think even like the character design and like the graphical fidelity reminds me very much of that Square Enix Guardians game. Let me, since you called out the low battery warning, Shadow, let me switch this to the be right back scene real quick. And I have one more controller that I can swap out. So give me just a sec here. I'm back. Are you guys back? Welcome back. All right. So All right. I think I only have one more. I would love to finish this variant quest. I only got to get one more kill with a critical hit, which is tough for me. Galaxy far, far away. Man, you are so ready for Star Wars Outlaws. I am so happy for you. I'm psyched too. I love when people love stuff. Do a match of Overrun. Been doing Brawl the whole time. See if we can't get this last critical hit. But then I'll still have a couple more. It's 5 total quests for the variant. But the time frame on it's really short. It's only like, I think it's just a week to try to get this variant. So I'd be kind of bummed if I grinded that whole time and then lost out on the Teo variant, because that's the variant that I would actually play. There are variants that are also built into the player level as well. So like I'm level 16 that you can see up there. There are variants tied to that as well. So it's not like the only way that you can get a variant of the Free Gunners is by brain fart, is by completing that like weekly quest. So all right, yeah, 60 seconds for the other modes, not too bad. I feel like I'm getting 30 for deathmatch, 60 for like we'll call it conquest, and then I just don't know about the that rivalry mode. I had a lot of fun with that mode in the beta, but like no one's playing. I'm not waiting, 10 minutes for that mode. You're ready. You don't think your fiance is? You just have to get her into the game too, right? That's the only way to do it. Does she like Star Wars at all? Or does she just see how psyched you are? Like that, you ever seen that TikTok where it's like, oh honey, you know that game that I've been waiting to play for months? It comes out. So I won't be speaking to you for several weeks. Like that kind of, I love that TikTok. Oh yeah, you're so welcome. Yeah, no worries. Thank you guys. Like I can't tell you how cool that was to get a Twitch payout, and I like that idea of like, because that'll always be for the stream, right? It'll be something. It'll be a new game. It'll be, maybe it's a better camera someday. Like maybe it's editing software for stream clips. Like I really don't know, but that money only exists because of you guys. So like I really like the idea of every time I do get a payout, like giving a gifted sub out, because I mean that there's no money if there's no subs to begin with, right? So I like that. I like the idea. Ooh. Well, that went terribly. Oh, but I want to play as Jabali.
Fight is won.
So, I am very grateful.
We took Zone A. Enemy captured Zone C.
I forgot actually what I should really do. Let's cover this zone in spores. I should have done that already. That way when the enemy team comes in, it's nothing but debuffs and slow speed.
Spores everywhere.
That's what I should be doing. So I've loved streaming so much this year.
Took Zone C. We're holding 2 zones.
You guys have been great, been very kind, you've been very great to chat with. So I have nothing but gratitude for the streaming experience so far.
Rival crew, they've got control of 2 zones.
All right. Now that I've wasted a large amount of time covering that area in fungi. Smart Roka. Uh-oh.
We're losing ground. Take the zone.
I am here. It is good.
The enemy lurks here.
Oh! Now we'll slither away. That long-range elimination.
Restoring my body.
Queue up that teleport again. Yeah. We gotta get another zone stat.
Their loss, our gain.
Doing. Awesome being in your channel, watching you grow and have fun. Thanks, Real KG.
Here they are. Grenade!
Whoa. This healing pad.
Capture zone B. Rival crew, they got 2 zones. Capture zone C. That's 2 zones under our control.
Got a pulse back.
We captured zone A.
Here we go. Oh, we got all 3 zones now. Look at us. We'll call it a comeback.
Aim here.
Oh no. Sir, you missed. I don't know if you know that.
They should fear me.
Enemy captured zone
Oh, I got
C.
away.
Capture another zone.
Time to heal. Time to heal.
This form must regrow.
We're making a comeback.
Oh, I got stuck. What happened? Solid team effort. Oh no! Live! Gotta live!
Healing. Be patient.
Oh!
It's only natural.
Sir,
for
you
them
gotta
to
play
say,
as a different character. That one's not for you.
Rival crew, they're holding 2 zones.
We'll get out of here. Bye! Oh, shoot.
Restoring my body.
Back at it. Let's get him. Oh!
Took zone C. 2 zones are ours.
Oh, almost got away. Almost got away. Yeah, just running some laps. I want to play as Jabali. All right, I'll play as someone different. We'll do Lennox this time. Lennox plays like Cassidy in Overwatch. So he's got a revolver.
Enemy captured zone
He's got
A.
2 different revolvers.
2 zones.
But he also gets a nice little, he got me. Gives a solid, what's the word I'm looking for? A health boost. So he can throw a knife in one hand that'll do big damage, and then he's got a self heal, and then he's got 2 different kinds of pistols. He's got a slow shooting revolver, big damage, like so. Whoa! And then a quick pistol beyond that. All right, my characters are being taken, so we'll try someone else too. This is Kips. Kips, when she dodges, can turn invisible for a little while.
Rival crew, they got 2 zones.
And Kips also has an ability EMP, as well as
The rival crew's about to win this.
Grenade! Watch yourself! Target disrupted.
Got the assist there, good. She can throw these little things down that are like,
Deploying a surveillance trap.
they're beacons, so if any enemies walk by, they're highlighted for us, which is very handy.
They're lost, our game.
And then the ability.
Successful disruption.
So then what's great there... Oh, shoot!
Incoming!
Get out of there. What's great in a combat situation like that with her... Nah, it's okay. We won like 3 straight, right? You know, then like Amari can pull up a shield, but if she's gonna die, then I can throw the EMP. Now she can't pop the shield. Pop it real quick. So there's some good stuff out there.
Well, you all did. I don't have a face. Come on, get up.
We get a little ring for Lennox to equip. Six Lark. Yeah, so then any character that you play, that's this banner is the XP that I gain by playing as different free gunners. We unlock. Wow. So that's like the one thing. Like the cosmetics are pretty simple, so that would be my one fear. If they did go free to play, I don't think the you know, if you put wearable rings into a battle pass, I don't think that would go over very well. Maybe it does. Maybe I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just a gamer. All right. I think the matches have been going about 15 minutes. So I think we got one more match. And then we'll get going. Depends on how cool they are. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on, you know, what cosmetics they have in the pipeline, right? Because a lot of the skins, so each character, I don't know what level you unlock the legendary skin, but I can show you a couple of those after this match. The legendary skins for each hero actually look pretty cool. But most of the other skins as you progress with the character is just a color variant of their existing, you know, it doesn't really change their appearance. It's just like a color swap, but you can see them holding the gun in the anime. Yeah, that would be cool. I'd be down.
I got you.
Same thing, like there's different weapon skins too. But like, so this is a new skin for Amari and it's just a color variant of that armor. So like her armor doesn't really change, but her legendary armor looks super, super cool. So I always get nervous when I see someone that's got like level 10 plus on a hero. Hi, Myth. Welcome. You're in for the last match, though. I'm sorry to say. We're gonna wrap this one up after this. I know it's early time for you, but I'll try to give you a good show for the last round. So we're doing team deathmatch. Got him!
Reloading. Need a second. Spinning up my generator. Stay close.
Right here. Watch out.
Watch out for this. I can't be everywhere.
I am playing as Amari, who is a tank that I enjoy thoroughly. Massive minigun. Can provide armor to her allies and then also has like a Reinhardt shield. So this little beacon can give my teammates armor, which is cool. And then the other cool thing. Woo, he's on a roll!
Going here. Danger. Right here.
I've been spotted!
Enemy! Make sure they remember us. Rival crew, take them out!
No, I need a health pack. Help me.
Enemy! I
Help
don't
me.
like the looks of
I
that.
want 5 kills. Oh, I'm taking way too much heat. That was like a 4v1. That was no good. But 4 kill streak's not a bad way to start, right? So the other thing, Myth, with this, that like my favorite mechanic, as you play with different classes of characters, so like Amari was obviously a tank, that will different weapon classes will have different passive bonuses. So by playing as a tank, that was close. By playing as a tank, now I have a permanent stat boost for the rest of the match that increases healing. So then what I like to do at that point is then switch over to a healer, which is this character. So he can throw a healing orb with one hand that provides a healing aura for me and anyone that's in the circle. But because I just played as a tank, now for the rest of the match, his health is boosted. And then by playing as this, oh, I got the critical kill. And then by playing as Jabali's class, he then, the next time I swap characters, I have a permanent recoil reducer, which is great to then switch back to Amari's minigun. So then when I play as her, now my recoil's reduced. And so I love that back and forth. Oh, that's not good. We're leaving. Like I heard someone trying to run up on me. Oh, that was close. Oh. So that's by far my favorite part of the game, Myth. The myth, the Dan, the legend. Yes. Yeah, synergy with the whole, and so there's 6 different classes across 16 free gunners. And so you could get over the course of, it depends on how you want to play, obviously, but through the course of a level, you could have all 6 passive bonuses running simultaneously, which I just think is a lot of fun.
Gotta heal back. Someone cover me. Call it the healer's touch.
Shoot. Gotta go, gotta go.
I need a minute.
Woo. No, the health, the health.
Watch my back.
Oh. I jumped on top of the crate, delayed me just long enough. Let's try Star Child again.
Best medtech on the market. Take care of yourself.
Right. So then with this character, he gets his passive bonus would be decreased dodge cooldown, which then again does actually feed into me enjoying playing that healer because he has a very fast dodge, so then I can make it even faster. So it's just, there's lots of good stuff. I really need this health first. Got him. Did I get her? All right, I at least got her. All right. See, so then you can see these checkpoints like about faster dodge cooldown, increased healing, improved weapon recoil, and you can stack those in perpetuity. Hell Station did do me dirty. can't get him.
Location revealed.
That's rude. All right, we'll switch back to my chosen hero with the match being this close here. But I would say the back and forth at least of Amari and Jabali is like my favorite
The rival
1-2
about
punch
to
right
win
now.
this.
But you see those as that's highlighting there. That's what playing Kips will do for you.
I need some backup.
No, gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here.
Heal.
That was smart. Come on, end on a dub. It's 1 kill. It's 1 kill. Please. Oh. Fine. Fine. But I think I did get that last critical kill that I needed to move forward with that variant quest. So we'll still call it a success.
Hey, at least we gave them a run for their money.
I did. Oh, not quite enough to level me up. Alright, so what's the next one then? It's the variant quest line here. Deal 4,000 damage to opponents that are in the air. That's such a niche thing. I don't know how well that's gonna go. But okay, so we'll wrap it up. Thanks for appearing on the bonus stream as well as the new official morning show time. So the Tuesday schedule remains unchanged. So we'll do Family Fortnite Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll stick with that, and then going forward, we'll do the Sunday morning streams at 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll start Star Wars Outlaws next week. I'm excited. But thanks for hanging out, guys. Real KG, congrats on the gifted sub. Well deserved. And we can look for, I'll have to raid and fade today, unfortunately, but we can look for somebody to raid. And if you guys have anybody from Gaming Threads that is available, feel free to give me a holler. But otherwise, I'll check who's on right now. Let's see. What about Thundrea? I got Black Myth Wukong over here. No small streamers. Psysync is playing Sifu. I don't believe I know Psysync, but we can raid Psysync. Give a shot here. Thundrea is cool, but she's a little bigger. TK's brother. Nice, okay. Let's find... I think. Sifu. Found it. TK was cool. All right, I'll send you guys on your way. Have a great Sunday. Thanks so much for hanging out. And yeah. I feel like I was gonna end that smoother than I did. That's okay. You too, Myth. Thanks, Real KG. Bye, guys.